This year I've been more like be patient and just create a good service, and everything will become by time.
You gotta have people that believe in you. God telling me don't do it, but every time I put an intention out there that I'm gonna do it, then something happens to me. Well, first of all, let's introduce yourself. This is Magnus. We connected in Tulum Muay Thai a couple summers ago, and I've seen some of his fights on live, and it's pretty surreal that he's here in front of me. But yeah, just share a bit about your story. Yeah.
Yeah, what's up, man? My name is Magnus. I'm the owner of Revolution Gym here in Tulum. I need to be short about myself. I have 2 world titles in my career so far. I spent 5 years in Thailand at Revolution Gym in Phuket. And before I fought in Top Gun World Series, I fought in MX, Muay Extreme with MMA gloves. It was like the first promotion in Thailand who did the MMA glove rules. And then I get into, I fought Pechmarkot for the world title like 3.5 years ago. And then I beat number 8 ranked global fighter. I think he's Gansani in 12 hours notice here in Samna. Very crazy experience. Now we are here in Tulum. I'm growing my gym and starting to create like a fight team. I just had my first fight promotion now called Revolution Jungle Fights. Happened 3 weeks ago. It was a successful event.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks so much. I'm excited I'm gonna get some help now. I've had a motorcycle accident 3 months ago, where I torn my ligaments in my right shoulder in the clavicle bone, right? So yeah, so here we are with Darren.
Yeah. How's the healing process been? Like how often are you seeing like a physio? What did they specifically diagnose you with?
The doctor diagnosed me with grade 3, but almost 5, like discolation, right?
Yeah.
And then like now, like maybe 3 weeks ago, I started with physio, and now we see maybe 2 to 3 times per week. He has gave me like a few different exercises. He do some like body work on it and try to stretch it. I think next week he told me we're gonna start using weights in the gym. Yeah, obviously we're using the elastic bands.
Right. Are you still able to like throw from your right hand at all or elbows?
Yeah, I don't have no impact. I can move it like this.
So the mobility there, but the strength.
It's like I can come up here and here is painful, you know. So
Okay.
it's like the mobility is it's like maybe 80%, you know.
80%.
So yeah.
Okay.
So
When you, at what point does it start to feel pain? Or is there pain or is it just restriction?
it's like here it's not pain, but it's like it's tired.
Yeah.
And I feel like when you do something super, like the muscle is super weak, right? It's not really pain, but it's
Yes. That's that's what happens when something's starting to repair itself. That it creates like muscle atrophy, meaning like the muscles do get weak and it needs to be strengthened. So that is definitely your strength. What you need to do for the next step as well. That's really important. What I do usually is to kind of break down any sort of scar tissue that's going on in the repairing phase to realign the fibers so that the healing process is a lot more smoother and more structural. So if there's 2 goals for my clients, it's good posture and good functional mobility, and it's achieved through the fascial system. So the fascial system is the connective tissue that underlies everything in your body, your blood vessels, your organs, your nerves, your joints. What's unique about the fascia or the body in general, whatever we do on a constant basis, our body adapts to patterns and the fascia would mold into that pattern. Right. So if I'm sitting at a desk 8 hours a day, hunched forward like this, or yeah, especially with boxing, or you're always hunched forward, right? And you just develop this over time, and that's when you start to lose your mobility. When you lose your mobility, then it could lead to like further injury, right? Because any sort of lack of function, usually the dysfunction, you'll feel usually discomfort and pain somewhere else. But in this case, you are in the healing phase of your injury. So right now, it's more so that ligaments are they fully attached? Is there any sort of like ligament that's like cut or anything like that?
I don't know.
Okay, that's cool. That's
Don't
fine.
really. I just know that the
It dislocated?
the ligaments are completely torn, right?
Right.
But I'm not sure if they put him back. Eventually, they should have done that.
Sorry. Yeah. So you had surgery.
The surgery is a metal plate
Yeah.
connecting with the bone here,
Right.
putting down the clavicle bone.
Yeah.
But I don't know exactly the whole story.
Yeah.
But they told me in 1 year they can take away the metal. They didn't work for me.
Right. So you might not have your full range for a while, but at least we could work on the smoothness of the mobility and the ranges that you're allowed to, if that makes sense.
But do you think there will be full power back in it, or there will
It'll
be
take time. It'll take time.
do you think that when I do the cross power, it's gonna be painful when I land the strikes in the future?
In the future, I think I'm a believer with the right therapy
Can-
and the right recovery methods. With time, you can get it back,
Yeah,
right? But you have to be kind of smart in like how you're training it,
of course.
right? Don't obviously like overdo things. Like a lot of injuries come through. Well, in your case, it was a motorcycle accident, but a lot of injuries come through the lack of balance. There's usually a lot of imbalances in our bodies which lead to injury.
Yeah.
Because usually, if like let's say if your hip is off, or a lot of I find a lot of people have hip dysfunction or rotations that create imbalances, like where you're one leg longer than the other. You can imagine your body's just like
Yeah.
compensating itself,
Mm.
and then it leads to injury. That's because I've had like knee pain. If I fix the hips, the knee pain is gone, right?
Do you do the alignments also in your
Yes,
therapy?
yes. So the fascia opens up the sleeve to create the space and create the alignment. So, for example, if our muscles move skeletal bones, my pecs draw my shoulders forward, my upper traps elevate my shoulders. Over time, if I get stuck here, then I start to lose the mobility and you get injured. But as I kind of release it, then it sits back to its like natural place, right? So ever try to fix your posture, but then like it always collapses you back. That this type of posture makes it so that your posture is like you're straight without you even thinking about it.
Yeah.
So if I were to like physically move you first, and then you'd feel really awkward. But as I release the fascia, think of it as a sleeve. So if the sleeve is tight, everything in it gets tight as well. So if you take a coat arm, you tighten a knot and try to put your arm through it, what happens? You can't really move around, you can't really function. But once the sleeve is unraveled, then you start to move more freely. So that's the analogy behind it. Once you have that access to movement, then you're pretty much like good to go. So like I love to help out your shoulder. I will do some release with that. I like to see how far we get with the ranges. I like to target in specific areas that will benefit that. Because directly, if this doesn't help, I can work on other areas to kind of help with scapular movement, right? Yeah. So that way you're not stuck in this position, overusing the shoulder when you have scapular movement that could help you with overall movement. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
It's like when I'm moving here, it's not painful, but it's
Yeah.
stiff.
Yeah. So even if I can't get that shoulder 100%, there's still other ways I can help you throughout your body. So that way your body kind of works as one. Does it make sense? Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah. So we'll do an assessment with your range of motion. And then what I look for is any sort of like lack of movement. Let's say, for example, your external rotation is supposed to be 90, but for whatever reason you're at 45. Is that certain muscles and fascia are moving you into that position, right? Where I need to release so I can have more access to that movement, right? So there's ways you can look at the benefits. The benefits is easier movement, more stability, more endurance, right? That's very important. People come back to me, they say, "Oh, I'm able to do this a lot more longer, or I'm able to do this with like less effort." Right? So that's what you can expect with this type of therapy.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. All right.
Okay.
Okay, let's do a standing one. So we stand right here. Because it's shocking you, that's pretty sweet. Just gonna check the level of your shoulders. Super high, tight traps.
It's also very. This one is very tight and really
Yeah.
painful.
Yeah.
I even have like this, like some
Yeah.
liquid inside. I'm gonna drain it.
Yeah. So what happens with any sort of like instability in this part of the glenohumeral joint, this muscle starts to overwork to kind of like help this.
Yeah.
You also have like, if you were to turn to the side here, your everyone has this like Muay Thai fighters. They're very anteriorly forward. So the pec minor is actually pulling and tilting the scapula this way, creating winging over here.
Like this.
Yeah.
So
So
this muscle is also very tight. I think.
Mhm.
It's yeah.
the pec minor, serratus anterior, what that does is it's the punching muscle. Of course, we're gonna have
Was.
yeah. So overdeveloped. So this needs work. Have you had this done work before?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Let's do facing this way again. Palms facing forward, and then you're gonna bring your arms to the side and go all the way up. Right. So even this one is limited, but that can go up here, right? And then this is as far as you can go by yourself. That's okay. All right. And I'm just gonna passively do it. I just want to see, does it start to go pain?
No, it's just like.
Yeah. Okay. This is probably your range for now. Okay. And then to the side, facing this way. But as you go down, it kind of goes.
Okay. Slow. So.
All right.
Okay.
Palms facing forward, and then keep the thumb on the outside, right? As soon as it starts to do this, then you stop. And keep the elbow straight if you can. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do it a little bit by my. See, it goes a little further if I push, which is great. That's a good sign. That means
the muscle is weak.
yeah, that's fine. That means the if I can get you there, that's a good sign.
See.
Yeah. Now you're gonna go elbows to the side, like keeping the elbow here, and then just turn them out as far as you can. So one at a time, keeping the elbow to the side of the body. Okay. Yeah, that's very limited. So normally, boom, this is where your normal range is. Some people are here, you're like here. So essentially the muscle, the subscap is turning you in. If the muscle's turning, there's a muscle in your armpit that does this motion because it's so short and tight, it limits the mobility going outwards. So you're just stuck like this.
Well, I think this one is also very.
Yeah, it's not as bad as that because of the injury here.
Like a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Essentially, it's the same on both sides, but this is just far worse. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Can you kind of do this, keeping the elbows up and then turn them all the way in? Okay. Is it paining when I do that?
Not really. It's
Uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to test in terms of muscle strength. So what you're going to do is just going to hold this position and don't let me move you. We're in it.
I'm holding here.
Yeah. Yep. Go. Okay. That works. And go. Okay. I'm going to push down this way. Go. Yeah. Pretty weak. It's weak. This way. I'm going to turn this way and you resist. Okay. That's good strength.
That's a stress.
Yeah. And
that's pretty weak.
yeah. So basically weak infraspinatus muscle here. So I'll do it on both sides. Okay, that's normal.
It is.
Yep, that's normal. So I usually do both just to compare both sides.
To see what it is.
Yeah, because there could be a cutoff of circulation in the neck too, right? So that's what I'm testing.
Yeah, the nervous system.
Yeah, yeah. Push. Push. Okay, can I have you sitting cross leg? Sitting?
Say this one?
Yeah, or whatever. Chin tuck. So keep your body straight up and then tuck your chin to your chest. Okay, I'm gonna overpress. What do you feel? You okay? Go all the way up. Oh yeah, that's not that far. Just supposed to be all the way back here. So you need some neck work for sure. And turn to your right. Yep. And I'm gonna just keep going. I'm gonna overpress. What do you feel? Okay, do the other side again. I'm gonna overpress on that side. Okay. And then ear to your shoulder. Oh, sorry. Look straight, sorry. And then ear to your shoulder. Yep. You're pretty limited. But I gotta overpress. Do the other side again. It's gonna readjust the camera. Sorry. Yeah. That's okay. Look straight ahead. I'm gonna push down. Is that okay? All right. So what I want to work on is pecs into the armpit through here. And I'll try to get both sides and then and then neck. How does that sound?
Yeah, it sounds good.
All right,
you're the professional, man.
Okay.
You like me, you like that.
Yeah. So I just need to use a little bit of. I don't use much. It's just like a little bit of Vaseline.
Do you have many fighters also? No.
Privates?
That's right.
Oh, 100%. A lot of the community, the Canadian Muay Thai community, a lot of them see me.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, a lot of my friends go to different gyms.
How long have you been working with?
I've been a therapist for 10 years now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Time flies. And I'm also older than I look.
How old are you?
35.
Yeah, I told you what's like my age. 30. Good.
We're Asian, so we don't age.
In wizard, yeah.
When was your last treatment?
2 days ago.
Did they do a lot of deep work?
Not really.
I think the deep tissue work is just so important.
You
You need to like make a change in the tissue.
Okay, I need to find some.
Yeah. It's Even in where I'm from, it's hard to find.
Yeah.
I don't trust a lot of people. I give people chances, but I don't like.
You need to be a little bit careful about it, no? Like,
Yeah.
so no one guy who is good with it, but I'm a bit scared that he can hurt you.
Yeah, a lot of fighters are tight, man. Like they need the
Or
work.
you don't take it care of it. Yeah.
No,
We are very, we can't coming from like the bit poor mindset, you know. In Sweden, like we need to, I have changed that on the year. Yeah. When you're in Thailand, you got money, you know, yeah. You're just fighting for money and you're like, you barely surviving, you know.
exactly. Remind me how long ago the injury was?
So it was 3 months, I think.
3 months.
And but it's been like maybe
I feel like overall.
2 months since the surgery. I to wait to 5 weeks.
Oh no.
A long time.
Were you still training?
Yeah, I was coaching on the I was crashing on the Thursday. I was coaching on Monday with a broken level. Because no, I have no coaches that
Yeah.
it was a crazy time on my life. But the pain I was it's like when you're a part the fighter, you're used to the pain.
Exactly. It's like it's not gonna stop me.
Besides,
Like I want to keep doing what I
definitely I'm
want.
fucking crazy, but like, it's just it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, isn't your nickname the Crazy Viking?
Exactly. So
So you live up to it. How did you get that name?
it was some fights in Thailand that I get knocked out the first round almost like I get an 8 count and then I turned over the fight and I win by knockout and then
That's awesome.
what happened many times in the row, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I fight very wild.
How would you, I guess, describe your style? Like the Muay Thai style, like more mad female.
Now it's like it's an aggressive, more smooth style. Like, I like to be technical, but I'm aggressive with like knees and I like to clinch and also it's an elbow and box. Recent fight, I have been using more kicks. What's last fight, but last before I broke one guy's arm.
Oof, with the kicks.
Yes, right, defending my Buddha Center title. Yeah, I like it. I like both, but I have a good wall. It's almost both against me by knockout. And you, how you been fighting?
It's been a while since I fought, but yeah, I have a handful, couple handfuls.
You have some like pro fight or
Not pro, just amateur. When I started, the Canadian Muay Thai scene was they didn't really have that. It wasn't that big. It was still like a tight community. It's a lot bigger now, and also with my weight, it was hard for me to find any.
what weight with
Probably 52 kilos.
wow,
Yeah, yeah, and it's hard to find guys like that.
with Ivan.
Yeah. It's like first of all, guys my age with that size and then also do Muay Thai, they're very rare. So we'll have like smokers, right?
Yeah,
And they would be 15 pounds heavier. Like it is what it is. So, but I held my ground, so
yeah. Do you know Chris McMillan?
not like that, but yeah.
I fought in that, like in those
Oh, okay.
Journey fight series. It was like before I moved to Thailand.
In Ontario, we have a pretty good amateur scene now.
Where
But even then it's like there's no guys for me. So it's either
you like fighting?
yeah, man, like I wouldn't say like I'm fully done. It's just uh I think it comes down to timing.
Yeah.
And I feel like now I have all the resources that I need if I were to do it. It's just you need the commitment, man. It's like
So you can also maybe you have you for your business you can get hurt, you know.
exact. That's another thing because there were a couple times where I had the intention. I was like ready to do it. I talked to my people and you get injured or you get sick and it just kind of like puts you back and then you lose money. Then it's like, oh, I got to do that again. And then I got, yeah, like one time I just tweaked an ankle and it was just, I was climbing from one, like in Toronto, we have yacht parties. So we just go from one boat to the other boat. So you're just climbing and I felt a tweak. It didn't,
Oh,
I didn't hurt at the time, right away. But then as I got home, it started getting sore, achy, and then I couldn't put weight on it. Actually, at one point, I was crawling. So I was like, oh, now I'm bedridden. And then I had to cancel my clients for the weekend and I just lost money, right? So that kind of just put things into perspective. I'm like, I don't know if I should be doing this right now. It's just interesting. I don't know if it's like, God telling me don't do it. But every time I put an intention out there that I'm going to do it, then something happens to me. and it kind of like ruins my flow. But hey, it is what it is. Like everything happens for a reason.
You know, even myself since the accident happened, I need to be more careful, you know.
Yeah,
Teach me many things that life is very vulnerable. We can like die in an instant almost.
exactly.
Where everything is always perfect, right? So we need to see the signs.
Yeah. Me being a Christian, it's like we believe in God's plan and sees it all.
It's all we live.
And He gives us so much grace.
You
Probably had this tightness for years.
so it's very true, bro. Going straight in my brain.
You're feeling it in your head?
No,
Oh,
it's good.
it's pretty cool, man. I got a chance to work with all people like all over. Last year, I treated Dennis Purett, Cookie, Fetch Tanong, Liam.
Harrison, yeah.
Yeah.
The license would be
Oh, yeah.
if your character.
Oh, yeah. He's like one of the lads, you know? He's like a cool guy.
He's a normal dude, you know.
But yeah, he is.
And that's all, yeah, like all the play. You shit me, like,
So humble.
yeah, super humble. I love that shit.
Yeah.
What time make us very humble, not like the UFC fighters, you know.
North American mindset.
Yeah.
People have egos. Like you go to the gym, they
Yeah.
they bully people and
Yeah. This is one of my gym league. We can't have an ego, or because then they have to deal with myself. You're paying.
have you had those issues?
No, I mean sometimes, but these people not coming back here.
Mm-hmm.
Because almost all of them are like, when other people come here, they are good people.
Yeah, that's good.
Here.
Yeah, is this comfortable still?
Yeah.
Okay. We're still gonna tilt your head back this way. Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, that's the reason why the medicine is powerful.
Yeah. Tell me more about that for for the fans.
There for the plant medicine with the ayahuasca and the bufu is like a way to truly connect with the universe or the God or whatever you as person believe in, right? Because it takes you back to source. Yeah, it takes you back to source and brings you back to oneness. You know, so you have like an almost an experience with you meet yourself in some ways, and you coming back. It's like a real death in some ways, and when you coming out of it, you're so grateful for to be alive again, and you're grateful for all the people that you love, and just give you a lot of clarity and also a lot of wisdom. Especially since the bufu it has a very masculine spirit, and it can really put you on the right path as a man, you know, because we men these days have lot of things to learn about ourselves. Um, but yeah, man, it's that's the reason why I stayed in Tulum to keep learning more about this time we're alive, you know, to find the truth.
How's the journey been now that you're more of like an entrepreneur now? Because when I met you, you were just full time fighting in some PTs, and now you just like opened up this beautiful space.
Yeah, it's been a very wide journey. So I've been working like full time all this year. Like I've been away maybe like for 5 days total all year, right? But it's been a blessing in some ways, getting more understanding of how to grow as a man, and like this is the path, you know, to eventually stop being a fighter and be more of a coach and a mentor, right? And it just changed my view of like whom I'm spending time with, and my future plans have changed a lot, if that makes sense.
Do you feel like you developed like with the mindset of like trying to grow something? You met people that were like on the same like mindedness that helped you push you into like putting this out?
I would say like under this year, I meet a lot of characters, people who I'm like looking up to, and also people that I don't looking up to. So I've been learning from both sides, if that makes sense. And just putting in the effort every day. You know, like sometimes like I'm stressing to be successful, but like this year I've been more like be patient and just create a good service, and it will everything will become by time. If that makes sense.
Yep, that's a good mindset.
Yeah. But this year is gonna be a big change. I think I have some big plans with making retreats starting in April.
All right.
We're gonna have like, yeah, it's gonna be like a very nice experience. We're gonna stay on the beach. We're gonna do Muay Thai on the beach with like yoga, breath work, and they're full on package, to get away from your everyday life to experience of being a human again, away from technology and be present.
Where's it gonna be here in Tulum?
Yeah, we are looking to have everyone staying on the beach, the hotel, right? So we even can have like all the classes happening on the beach, which is a nice experience. Uh, so I'm doing that with my girlfriend now. She's also very excited about it.
How are you branding it? What's it called?
Uh, this we're gonna call it raw Muay Thai retreats by Revolution Gym.
Like that.
Yeah. So we are actually releasing. We're gonna go out with it end of this month. So it's like it's a way to get the us back to be, yeah, like broader, be primal, be in our body to connect your soul, mind, and body again, and also realize that everything is happening in the present moment. Because many times our mind get lost in the past or in the future, and such. Yep, yep. That's very nice, eh?
Oh yeah. I'm just check the camera. Yeah.
Have you ever been to a retreat?
Yes, actually. So I would say beginning of last year, around February, Liam was basically he wasn't organizing it, but he was like we'll call it the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
designer.
Oh, in Colombia.
Yes.
Ah, you went. Oh, cool.
Yes, yes.
How was that experience?
Oh, it was great. The idea it's awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty much the first.
Huh?
It's the first of the Muay Thai
Yeah.
to do it.
Claro.
So they have full excursions. They
Yeah.
have morning breath work.
Yeah.
Obviously 2 times a day training.
Yeah.
And I mean, even at the end, they did like I want to say spiritual heal, something a little bit more personal. So there's that spiritual aspect to it.
Yeah. Wow.
And also a panel.
How was that?
Yeah, yeah. Uh, just basically asking questions.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
Like free open questions and all that. So
That's super cool, eh?
that's cool. Like everyone bonded, everyone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was,
How many was you?
it was, I believe, like 14, 15
Oh, yeah.
people. Yeah,
That's awesome, man.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's only that is I don't see it's like there is one other guy who do it in Costa Rica, right? Who was at Eddie's gym before. What's his name? Paul, right? Banasik. Uh, but yeah, so this was something I would like to. Because it's beautiful to bring people on 5 days or 7 days on a
Yep.
colliding together, and we share wisdom, and we all the people are maybe in the same mindset to, it's gonna be a good experience.
Yeah, well, I really think the retreat market is great because people do wellness retreats here all the time.
Yeah, yeah. Also, like we can do it to three different groups, like
Yeah.
the normal, the medium, and then the premium.
Yeah, yeah. I found it's the one that I went to at least where um I wouldn't say like they're all fighters or at least they're starting out. Either they started out, but it was like high networking.
Yeah, 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 exactly. This is related to what we're gonna target. Like it's gonna be for everyone, obviously, because I almost like to coach more the fighters, but it's gonna be for the normal people to come and train. For everyone, as always, because that is what the Muay Thai is about, I think.
Wonder how we are tying.
I don't know, actually.
Let's lie you on your back. Just lying your back. Yep. Oh. Pressure okay?
Yeah,
Feeling it?
yeah, yeah.
Well,
Where is the most injuries for fighters? Then,
Uh,
I would say.
tight pecs, shoulders, hips are usually the issue.
Yeah.
Um, I've been the most effective work that I've done is like a lot of pelvic work. Recently releasing like the hip flexors, and that alleviates a lot of pressure on the back,
Yeah.
and obviously you just flow much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of. Have you had abdominal work before?
Like a deep.
Yeah,
I've done with one guy, yeah. But even like throat, like fucking
yeah,
pressure on the throat. It's almost like screaming.
yeah, yeah. A lot of the times people don't address their hip flexors,
Yeah.
and it actually connects to your back. Like
Yeah.
I fix a lot of back pain just by treating the hip flexor. I don't even touch the back, and I just treat this, and then they're like, "Oh, I feel much better." Who's your main physio guy here?
His name is Sebastian and Linus. No? It's two guys going to Argentinian and other one else from America.
Yeah, I do resonate with you when you're transitioning to become instead of a fighter, basically becoming a coach, like passing down the knowledge. Like I've been doing this for so long, and there's only like a finite number of treatments I can do in a lifetime. So I want to pass down the knowledge so other people can benefit from what I do for other people.
Would you gonna work with this all your life, or you want to do something else?
I love therapy. Like I believe that you change people's lives.
Yeah, bro, I understand you are. It's super awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
But
you are very, I don't know, you're aligned with your purposes, or
because it is a very physically demanding job.
takes that energy.
Exactly.
Because you need to connect with each individual and so on. It's same as private, you feel me?
Yeah.
But privacy is not so. It's quite can be quite hard, but it can also be quite fun. Because I like it a lot, for me. I like to pass. I like to teach people how to fight,
Mm-hmm.
especially if the person really wants to know how to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Some people I have some clients who just want to hang out as always. Just want to do some pads. They're very, very, very wealthy.
Yeah.
I just want to do, to communicate.
Yeah. It's like therapy.
Yeah, yeah, really.
I have clients that just chit chat away
Yeah.
like everything. They just pour onto you. Buddy Cop,
Felix, my coach,
mucho gusto, Darren. Nice to meet you, man.
super good physio.
I'm from Canada. Yeah, I'm from Mexico. Yeah, that's cool. Nice to meet you, man.
Meet in the old Muay Thai gym 3 years back.
I'm gonna light the guys up, so yeah, ropa. Yeah, line up, guys. Just let me know, guys. Just let me know when you want to end it, and then
We can do it. We continue. You training or you want?
I'll train.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're already slowly getting that range. Yeah. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Yeah, I do recommend this thing.
This one.
Yeah,
Yeah, this you. Where do you buy it? Like on Amazon or something?
yeah, you can get it on Amazon. I think I did get it on Amazon actually. It's the creator bundle kit they call it. Comes with a mic, a pouch.
Yeah. It's not that crazy high price, huh?
Overall,
So this one.
if I paid it at the time. I paid like overall close to $1,000 Canadian. When I travel, man, I'm like everything. Like I do this, I do that. Like I relax, like everything. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm like my
You're free, eh?
yeah.
Why you working a lot by home then, or you how is your time?
A lot. Like if I'm not working in the business, I'm working on the business. All right, so I clock in, I wake up.
Can't you have people working for you?
Sorry.
Can't you have like people working for you?
Yeah, in terms of like what I want to delegate, for sure.
Because that would be no, but I mean also like people working for you with teaching people you do like a physio.
Yeah, yeah. That's my next step, right?
Because then you don't need to do all the therapies. You're making money. It's like me having 5 coaches. They all go work for me. Yeah, that's my main goal, Terry. Like how I did this, yeah, though.
The only thing is like it's hard as a therapist to grow a clinic downtown or where it's like rent is too high and there's a big turnaround when it comes to therapists because they'll work with you for a bit. And I've talked to other owners, like they'll work with them for a bit and then they just leave. It's like, okay, well, all right, I don't know what to like. I pour into you, I teach you everything I know, and then they leave. So it's either I do that or a business model where I'm just teaching. I'll just teach online or have an online platform so I could scale wider, you know?
Or that. Very true. Even like I would think like Liam Harrison does. He's very good businessman. Yeah.
With
His
the
course.
his training, he has the online.
I would love to do something like that.
Yeah, I mean, just hire an editor.
Yeah, it's for this try. Yeah, you could out, like, yeah. I have two people do private class online.
Yeah,
It's quite convenient.
there you go.
Maybe like $80 per hour. We have some coaching online.
Yeah, it just you gotta build it, and then once it's built, and everything becomes passive. Right? Yeah, so that's one avenue that you can kind of go through. It's like you have the skill, you've been putting your whole life into it, and now it's like, okay, putting it out.
You ain't. I want to build the brand and so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marcel is good with the social media apparently.
Who?
Marcel,
Myself? Oh yeah, I love that.
I respect him a lot for his work.
He's been super consistent.
Yeah. Well, I'm not playing. I meet him now. He was here with his.
Yeah. I had just met him, missed him, because he knew when I was coming, and he's like, "Oh, I'm leaving earlier." Then I, gosh, yeah, that's okay. It's okay. He went to Toronto 2 times already, so yeah. I helped him film one of his seminars. Yeah, here, yeah. I enjoy film. Like, I'm not a super pro, but like, I just
You edit also.
yeah.
My girlfriend, she's very good with editing and stuff.
It's just like a way of expressing yourself artistically.
Yeah, it's fun, especially guy we call a good video.
Yeah.
Trade.
Yeah, so it just comes down to consistency, and I've known creators that they do their thing for a while. They have the one video that
Goes.
explode, and then everything changes. Just
Yeah.
everything changes. Stuff.
Just with, like, to have a good quality service, like you're good with your words and you have good filming. You get, but really you teach people how to rehab online.
Yeah. There's that too.
Yeah.
I think to me, at the end of the day, people pay me for my hands. It's good to let but to educate them, it goes a long way. Right?
Yeah, or maybe you can make people like, okay, this is rehab for this.
Yeah.
You for this program, you have a like $1,000 per month, and you get
You have to this.
we have 1,000 people for doing it.
Yeah, and it's a matter of marketing it and posting the content, collaborating with others, testimony or whatever. There's like, yeah. I love talking business to other business people.
Yeah, and it's just
I geek out.
yeah, that's good. How often do you recommend to do like your deep tissue work or?
Because I work in segments at a time, I usually give like 4 days to a week to recover in the same area. Right. So it just depends on where your dysfunctions are. And you just work through these tissue lines. So, yeah. So it could be like if I were to get someone in a treatment plan, depends on how injured they are, like 1 to 2 times a week until like you hit to a certain point. But one week minimum. Because for you as a fighter, I can imagine your hips are tight, your shoulders. I'd work on a bit of everything, but like quality first. Focus on the quality of each release first. Like I don't do a full body in one session.
Yeah,
It's you need time for the body to kind of like let go, right? So there is a psychological aspect to it where when you tell yourself let go, the tissue lets go.
Yeah.
Because fighters are okay with pain, even though it feels intense. They're pretty good at letting go,
Sorry.
even in the most vulnerable area, right? Because you were supposed to protect the ribs, so naturally you want to cover up.
Sorry.
But if you have to fight the want to protect yourself, to allow me to do the work, I've had people have like emotional releases as I'm wearing.
Yeah, there was lots of storing our bodies. trauma, so
Or trauma.
whatever. Things we don't even know exist.
Is that trauma or like they just tears of joy?
I never had these massages like here before.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like this. I haven't had too much like deep tissue stuff.
Well, I'm glad I get to share it with you, man. I think for any person that does business, if you have a purpose and you have something to offer to the world,
Yeah,
if you, as long as you put yourself out there, it'll come.
yeah, it will always work, man. Like yes, you are real.
You gotta have people that believe in you.
Yeah,
Make your own kind of follower. Yeah, I even worked on Eddie last time, if you remember, Ed and Marcel. He even referred me to his father or father-in-law. So what's the father? That sorry. There.
yeah, it was a good deal, man. I appreciate it a lot. Without him, I wouldn't be here.
How did you get to, I should ask you that too. How did you get to Tulum,
I
Mexico?
was just
And why this place?
very random. I was very depressed in Thailand when COVID happened. I lose all my friends. I didn't train. I didn't do nothing. So I decided to leave. And then Eddie searched the coaches. And I sent him message, Elliot, can I come down? And he offered me to come here. And I started renting out scooters to make money. And I had coaching, I some biting. And then slowly they left. And I was like, okay, I want to stay in Tulum. And then I opened up the gym. Here we are. Wow. But
I feel like we're getting some, right? Right in the subscap where it's not allowing you to externally rotate. This is gonna be deep work. Deep, you'll feel it, but this will fix your pelvis. And your hips will be like, whoa, I can walk. Yeah. You're gonna feel like walking like you're in a cloud.
yeah,
That's what Marcel told me. That's what a lot of people tell me, right?
yeah, that's exciting.
I could already tell it's tight.
How you get into Muay Thai?
I did Taekwondo first.
Yeah,
And then in high school I stopped because I moved to a different suburb. I moved to the suburbs. Then there was nothing in the suburbs. It was so dead. Until after high school, I found like a Muay Thai gym. And I remember it was a colleague. He was like, oh, like I do Muay Thai. I'm like, what's that? I did my first class, fell in love with it right away, and I just kept going.
yeah.
How about you?
Maybe similar, like not,
Yeah.
me and my 5 friends. I got into like a school fight when I was younger, and I lost to someone. I went home to my dad's like, fuck, I don't know nothing, you feel me, about fighting or defend myself. So we started like 15, and I tried it out, and I was like, fuck, it's awesome. It's like the way this sparring that we challenge each other, we be better each time, you know. And you look the fights on YouTube, and you learn new moves, and then we imagine like how it would be to fight, you know. And since then I never stopped. Yeah, crazy, man. Good stuff.
Sorry, where did you grow up?
In Halmstad, below Gothenburg in Sweden. Yeah, but good. Like a small gym, but very, very authentic, very real, you know. Not commercial, nothing. It was just people who like to train together and fight.
What was your first gym in Thailand?
The first gym in Thailand was Tallinn in Samui. Yeah, because Samui, where I trained with a Swedish guy called Chris, and he was like maybe well known in Thailand back then. I see he fight like on Thai Fight, and I wanted to train with him, and then so I started my journey in Samui, where I had like 2 fights in Samui.
In the first year?
No, it's like I think I did 3 fights on the 6 months. 3 fights.
3 fights.
Yeah.
Wow.
2 in Samui and 1 in Bangkok. And then after the fight in Bangkok, I was planning to move to Phuket for like years of vacation.
Yeah.
But then I knocked one guy out on a promotion called Super Muay Thai in Bangkok, right? Who is Bokau's old promotion. Uh, and then I met the owner of Revolution there, and he's wanted to sponsor me, and I was like, okay, sure. And yeah, then I just stayed with the lifestyle. So
Your whole life changed.
yeah, one fight, bro. One person who already have a gym. He had like Revolution in Phuket, right? So he had it all, and I was like, fuck. I said, he took me to be like his fighter.
Was that at the time where you got your nickname? Or before?
The nickname came after.
After the
Few fights after. Yeah, bro. The nickname came for after I get dropped when I fought for this MX world title, the Muay Thai with MMA gloves, right?
Yeah.
That fight I get dropped the first round, and I came back and I win by knockout with 10 seconds left of the fight. Crazy, and that was very important. This fight.
Is that online?
Yeah, I can send you it. It's like I used like fucking combination of 8 punches, like, bam, 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 bam. Eventually, he just slept in. Like,
What's
crazy.
going in your head when?
I don't want to win. It's fucking yeah.
Was there like an internal dialogue? Like that you were getting knocked down, you're like, fuck, I gotta get him back.
Yeah, and it's fucking. I'm gonna fucking. I can like die, and I'm gonna lose, you know. And this guy, he was super cocky, you know, like he was like dancing after he do the high kick, right?
Yeah.
But
does that fire you up even more that he was dancing around you?
I was like, come on, it was like a flash knock in some ways, you know. I was up quite fast.
Yeah.
But it was a cool fight, good memory.
What would you say your most favorite fight? Would it be that one?
I think it's when I fought when I win my second world title in Sweden, in Gothenburg, where Lion Fight came to Sweden, and I fought from like 30 of my friends and family, and I win it, you know, and I win by knockout.
Winning a knockout in your hometown.
Yeah, and I also get dropped in that fight also.
You got dropped?
Yeah, with 8 count. Yeah, it was very hectic. Second round I get dropped, and then I drop in him directly after, and then the third round I knock him out by knee. Yeah, but a very crazy fight.
Were your parents against Muay Thai?
No, they always the mom don't like it in some ways, but she see that I'm happy with it, so she likes that.
It's tough to like
To,
convince the mom.
yeah, like even the girl in class, right? Her mom don't like it at all. You know, like funny things. See a little girl getting like bloody, yeah.
Bloodied up, yeah.
Ah, mierda. Ah, fuck. Oof, that's painful as shit, eh?
Feels like a burn?
Yeah. Why? Why is it burn?
So whenever I feel like muscle that kind of feels like leather, usually there's a trigger point there. So think of the trigger point, think of the trigger points as like these hot spots, these nodules that are in muscle that are like that. When they get built up like a ball, like a nodule. And when I press on it, there's either a super aching feeling or a burning feeling, or sometimes you'll get an autonomic response, like you're sweating, you're getting goosebumps. Like sometimes when I hit a spot, like sweating profusely, like so quickly.
Yeah.
So, and usually there's like a referral pain. So if I press it, you'll feel it somewhere else.
Yeah.
So it's a combination of things, but I just know whenever it's like leathery, it feels like it's burning more than an ache.
Yeah.
you might feel a combination of things.
It's like weird. It's like
Yeah. But on top of that, because your body,
what does this do then to yours?
what is that?
What does it? Why do we do this to let it release it?
Why do we release it?
That what happened now when you push on it?
Oh, so the only way to get rid of it is to push on it.
Ah.
Yeah. So that when you get trigger points, it's usually happening from like repetitive movement, repetitive strain, like from injuries. So that's when they develop. But the best way to get rid of it is deep compression and stretching and heat, all combinations. Yeah. But what it does, it inhibits the muscle from working properly, from contracting. And it also creates muscle weakness and limits mobility, limits the range. So once I release it, you'll have access to it now.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, wow. I need to, since I injured my shoulder, I need to take more better care of my body, I feel.
Yeah.
I don't take care, the mentality of a fighter is that we don't take care until we break.
Yeah. And at that point, it's too late, right?
Yeah,
you don't wanna do that.
When are you starting your podcast then?
When are you gonna see this?
When are you starting the podcast? Or you have started already?
I started filming. I haven't posted anything.
Yeah, but you have recording.
I have stuff, yeah. I did it with Marcel. Yeah. Also, your body is like, because this is a new sensation for you, your body is like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, it's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, it stopped. It's like...
Have you had any hip surgeries before?
No, not him. Only one surgery. Yeah, I've been here quite healthy. You have many surgeries?
Never.
No. Good.
Yes, apparently my arm got dislocated when I was a child. I didn't even know about it.
Ah, okay.
I'm gonna give that side a break.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, me doing this is gonna help with your digestion and breathing.
Yeah. I bet.
Because like I'm working on your diaphragm and like a lot of muscles of respiration.
Yeah. What do you call this therapy? Like deep tissue work.
It is a lot of hands-on manual therapy, but I work a lot deeply with the fascia because fascia is what facilitates your movement, and it's a sleeve, right?
Yeah.
If the sleeve is tight, everything in it gets tight as well. So if you, for example, if you have a coat arm and you tie it in a knot and you try to put your arm through it, what happens? You can't really move around. You can't really function. But once the sleeve is unraveled, then you start to move more freely. And that will this structure would actually affect your posture. And over time, you lose your mobility, you get injured, the whole cycle.
Yeah. Do you have someone who is good as you back home then? Someone to treat yourself?
Not the same. It's hard to find. Like I've asked people that I thought were, just as experienced, and I asked them to do certain things, and they just couldn't do it at the same time. But not to say that it's completely useless. I need some time. But in terms of like at least this type of the stomach work, the pelvic work, I haven't found anybody.
Yeah.
I think in order to be a good therapist, you have to have good assessment skills, a good modality treatment plan, and then executing it by having good hands. So there you can be a physio with terrible hands.
Yeah, you need.
You might
Yeah,
have all the knowledge of how to diagnose a
yeah,
problem
yeah,
and maybe the right exercises and whatnot, but like if you can't even change the tissue,
yeah. How it's
yeah,
gonna
like
do it,
it's
right?
pointless.
Yeah.
I'd rather have hands-on skills first. How many classes do you have here throughout the week,
Me?
including this?
This I don't run that.
Yeah.
They are their own entity.
Yeah, but do they rent space?
Yeah, they do. How many do they? 9 classes.
Why?
I do. How many do I do? I'm 10, I think. Yeah, 10 classes.
So do you guys share rent or?
Yeah, yeah. It's good. It's convenient for me.
Yeah, it makes it easier.
Yeah, obviously. But my first business is much easier, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
and you can still run simultaneously.
yeah, everything is okay, you know. Like, and they bring a lot of people, so you can like cross
Cross
promote.
promote. Yeah. 99% of the clients that I treat.
Yeah, never try it, no.
Yeah. Are there any good therapists around here though? That,
I don't know really.
you know,
Okay.
how much does a treatment usually go for down here? Let's say physio and
Okay,
a
like physio, he pay I think $150.
US?
Yeah, with one, but it's very expensive, though. How much you charge?
In Canadian, well, back home, our standard is like 140
Yeah,
Canadian.
yeah.
So that's like 100 US. Like
Yeah.
100 US.
Like I charge 100 for my classes, but
So I can essentially.
you can make good money here, bro.
Really?
Yeah, bro. You can fucking charge. If I connect you with the right people, you are easy, but they can do with the famous people, multimedia,
Yeah,
can charge
they see,
like
like,
$200, bro.
Really?
Maybe more, bro. You wanna move?
I mean, if I can have like a good
Bro, you can make it
base
on.
here,
Yeah, bro.
I would love to come back.
Yeah,
Maybe
bro,
you can
come and
yeah.
train, and yeah, I can help you, man. I'm very like my girlfriend. She's very connected with the elite here in some ways. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love to at least try it.
Yeah.
You know, like plant some roots here.
Yeah,
Maybe if there's any aspiring therapists that want to learn,
yeah.
you could do like a retreat thing too. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
bro.
Like
We can even like maybe we can talk about doing something together. We can bring people from your town, from the city to do retreats or even some sort. I'm gonna be starting the retreats now in April, and I wanna keep this happening like every month. You know, like
yeah. So the place hired me, fighters with Liam Harrison, right?
Yeah.
They hired me as a therapist.
oh wow.
Making money off
Yeah, maybe you can do something with my retreat also.
Yeah.
Why not?
that. I'm open to it, man.
Yeah, you're a cool dude. We can grow together. It's important. Just serve, be the. My idea to become a king eventually, to make an empire,
Yeah.
and so I can help people. But so far, it's like it's a journey, you know. Like maybe when we all like 40 or something. But it's starting now. Because yeah, bro, lifestyle here is much. I think is much more real than living in a big city. You know because I'm like 4 minutes away from my home, 50 minutes to the beach. Everything is like in 50 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't need I don't need a car. You feel me?
Yeah.
That kind of I'm very free. You know.
Yeah. I think that's the most important thing, and that's what I chase too. It's freedom and access.
Yeah.
Freedom to do whatever you want, whenever you want,
Yeah.
and then access to information, the right people,
Yeah.
like the right connections, like everything, everything. Like I just want. It's like if you want something, it's there.
Yeah.
And of course, you gotta work for it.
Yeah, claro.
You gotta build relationships,
Claro.
community.
Yeah, but it's also like it's very nice for you can live in the summer in back home, and then in the winter you can come here to do a seasonal.
So the slow season is actually February.
Yeah.
Yeah, February really slow. live and work a couple months here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but life is very short, you know. Better enjoy it. You feel me? Better enjoy it, man. Like you like the music, you like the weed, man. It's like we have everything here, you know. Food, nature.
And just connections like internationally.
Yeah, man. And powerful people, you know, like powerful minds who do something for the world.
And people are just generally happy.
Yeah, bro. Like that's the people you want to be with. Yeah.
Just bust the move. And I'm also down to help your fighters too.
Yeah. Great. You know any good fighters?
Good fighters?
Yeah, like back home and stuff. Who would like to come down.
I'll keep an eye out. There's a lot. Yeah.
I need to find some people who want to like a sponsor.
Yeah. I mean, I think it just comes down to like what's the offer, and then if they're willing to like just leave their life, right? But there's talent. We got talent.
Yeah, bro. You coach?
Back in the day, I was teaching kids to start. Then I did some PTs.
Yeah.
And I was like,
but now you do a lot of work.
I just do this, yeah. But I mean, during COVID, I was doing this and Muay Thai training on the side too, like for cash. Like, at least it's a skill that I have in case I ever need to make money off it.
What is your goal with making money then? What's your goal
this is
life?
My bread and butter.
What is your goal in life? What is the...
if it's like financially, like I just want enough to be free.
Yeah.
And have generational.
What do you think is free? Well, how much do you really make per be free?
Depends. If money is
where we live, no?
Depends where you live. Yeah.
Okay, back home, how much do you need to make be free?
Something. Even like it's our economy is terrible now, and like the government's pretty corrupt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna definitely cut this part. Canada is really censored.
Yeah. Cut it.
Yeah. Unless the liberals leave, like it's hard to like. We're so censored. And our taxes are insane. So, like, it just comes down to like what lifestyle you want.
Yeah, but your own lifestyle. What do you
think the money?
Like, what is your goal for find freedom?
Freedom is like what I mentioned earlier: access to people, places, and all
that. No, like if you have a number, you need. Okay, this is my goal. If I reach that number, I'm free. I never need to worry again.
Damn.
For the lifestyle like you have.
Honestly, not much. Maybe like if it's annually, maybe like 150 to 200.
So,
yeah, but like money's different. Like I don't know. Like
my lifestyle, my limit, I would like to make $20,000 per month. If I have reached there, I never need to strive for more. It's okay.
Yeah, you don't necessarily need more. But like building wealth is just moving money around.
Yeah.
When you have a capital, you can do anything with it. So like, if I have $1 million now, like, am I technically rich? No, it's like, how do you use it to keep generating wealth? Like, that's how I look at it.
And be, like, this to be passive, because I only have time.
Yeah.
To do what you like.
Exactly. Build, help other people.
Yeah, be serious.
Like, I just don't want to think about it. Like, I don't want to think about money.
Yeah, like, I would like to go to a restaurant and order what the fuck I want, you know, without caring about the number.
Yeah.
Then you deal with pure freedom.
But like wherever.
Wherever. If I'm in Dubai, I gotta go to the. You feel me? I just go. It doesn't matter.
As a man, it's always much harder to get. Like I find like females, especially pretty young ones.
Yeah.
They get the lifestyle without even lifting a finger.
Yeah. This is beautiful, you know, like. Yeah, it's different with man and woman. But they are not so fulfilled. They're empty. I think if you come here, you can make a lot of money doing therapy.
Well?
Yeah, I think so. Let's do it with the right people. especially you have a good lot of knowledge.
I generally believe in the work that I do. It's just a matter of like spreading the word.
Yeah.
But if you're saying I could charge USD,
Huh?
if you're saying I could charge USD, that's
Yeah, that's what you charge. Like the guy I'm working with, he's very low price, like $25. You feel me?
oh wow.
Like, but he's an Argentinian guy, super humble guy. There is many dividends. I have two guys, one expensive and one
Yeah.
cheap.
So the expensive one is what?
It's $150.
150.
But he do like 3 hour session,
Oh, okay.
like alignment, deep tissue, even workout.
Is that the same person that helped out Tulum Muay Thai?
No.
Because they were telling me about
Who's
this
that?
one. I don't know. I remember Marcel was telling me there was like one person that just fucking like ripped through.
No, that was like a masseuse, no?
Oh.
Yeah, he's like 900 pesos, I think, for 3 hours massage.
Well, that's time for it out.
That's crazy, no mama.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of work, no?
That's a lot of work. For only 800 pesos? Like,
but 900 pesos for fucking 3 hours, that's a good deal, eh?
That's a good deal, but I mean,
For the therapist,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
the hell, you know?
I would just cut it at 2. Like, take the rest of the money. I don't.
Yeah, but maybe he just wants to serve. Maybe he has this hippie mentality that he don't care. You feel me?
Yeah, I guess there's people like that. So I'm gonna pin down on the muscle. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold this position, okay, like this, and you're gonna I'm gonna push this down. You can tell it's probably gonna hurt. And when I say go, you're gonna slowly pedal out your leg like a bike. When you get to about here, you're gonna straighten out your leg, and then boom. Okay, here, say here, but very, very slowly. As you push out, you're gonna feel it more, but try to maintain a very, very slow pace. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Slowly.
Just gonna wait. Don't wait till I say go. Go. Slow. Nice and control. Slow. 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 Up. And then relax. Fully let go. Fully let go your leg. Let go. How's that?
That's good.
Yeah. We're gonna do it again. This time, you're gonna start from out here, and then find your way back to the middle. Okay, I'll do it a few times so your brain knows. Here, here. Okay. So hold it here. I'm gonna come around.
Good.
Go very slow. Straighten out the knee. Take the legs slower, slower. Nice and control. Putting your feet together. Slow. Feel that click? Yeah. Adjustment. And let go. Woo. Yeah. One more time. Yeah. This is the real release.
Yeah, let's go something.
The first was the warm up. This is the real one. Yeah. One more time. See how your leg is out longer now? And then you're gonna put it here to here. Okay? Hold it. I'm gonna find the spot again. Go. Slow. And let go. Other side. So far, so good. Just a tad slower. Be mindful. Slow. Okay, control. Good stuff. Feet together. And relax. You control it a little bit. Do a couple stretches. Straight knee. Straight knee. Straight knee. Yeah. And then he. I did a little bit of Thai massage training when I was down there. I did a few days course. But I do want to go back and learn some more. But
Yeah, I think that was a good skill to have. I would like to learn more massage. It's good to have for friends and with partner and stuff.
yeah. I think my friends want to do cenote.
Yeah.
All right, one thing I gotta do to lock this up.
Yeah.
First, you're gonna put your knees up like this. Okay.
Yes.
Feet flat on the floor. I'm gonna put my arm in between your knees.
Okay.
And when I say go, you're gonna squeeze together as hard as you can for 5 seconds. You may hear a click or a pop, but don't be alarmed. It's just the bones adjusting.
Yeah.
Step number 2, I'm gonna try to pull your knees in together. You're gonna push out.
Okay.
Don't overpower me, but don't let me move you at the same time. Also, keep in mind your feet have to stay flat at all times, and your low back has to stay flat, so it doesn't lift up at all. Okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Squeeze as hard as you can. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. And push out the other way. Go, push. 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Create awareness in your pelvis, right? And go squeeze. Go. Hard. 3. Harder. 5. Relax. Other way. Go. Push. 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. One more round and squeeze, 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 squeeze. Relax. And other way. Go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Put your knees together, feet together. When I say up, you're gonna make a bridge with your hips up, like high.
Yeah.
Don't arch your back, but pelvis straight. Yeah. And then when I say down, you're just gonna drop it down. Okay. Okay. Up. Drop it. Like drop your weight. Yeah. Up. Drop it. Up. Drop it. Up. Drop it. All right, just hang here for about a minute.
Yeah.
I want you to focus on mindful breathing. Inhale through the stomach, fully into the chest, fully into the head, and then shh. So in slow, out slow. Do it on your own time. Give me about 10 breaths. And then stand up whenever you're ready.